Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, proudly online, helping people build websites and do business online since 1994. That's a little over 26 years ago. My background before I started doing internet was the military. I got out of high school and went right into a military college. They offered to give you a degree in engineering or physics or whatever you wanted, absolutely free. They actually paid. So I went there, got my degree in math and physics, and they said, what do you want to do? You owe us some time in the military. So I said, well, I'd like to be a pilot. So I did, got through all the training, and became an instructor pilot for my last tour. And then I got out early because they said after 10 years they had too many pilots. Well, if you had more than 10 years, you qualified for early retirement. And I thought, well, might as well do it. Start something up, try something different. And here we are all these years later. I'm going to go right to today's topics here because that's going to kind of blend in to getting started and promotion and everything. We've had an absolutely incredible month of signups, new silver and platinum members. And I'm ecstatic. It's just an incredible thing to watch all of these people come on board to learn how to do business online in an affiliate program, ours included, and how to build a long-term business. We are not a business opportunity. We're an online training program, and we're going to teach you how to promote to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, safeless exchanges, how to improve your website rankings in Google and Bing, and also product reviews, YouTube channel stuff, like everything. There's so much stuff out there, but it's nice to have a community, which is really what we are. We're a community of people that help each other, and you can tell through our live business centers. So welcome to all new members. First thing that you do when you get signed up, and most of you know this, is that you pick your domain and get going with your setup. Everybody does that when they come in. And it's a simple procedure. You can either pick one of the ones in the list, or you can register your own. We give you a register link that you can use if you want to use our registration service, or you can use GoDaddy or Network Solutions, Namecheap. It doesn't matter. And you set your name servers or your DNS the way we show you, or I can do it for you. For me, access wouldn't do it. Right away, we want you to get to lesson 3, and that's how you get bonuses, and that's under the get starting. Get to lesson 3 and stay on it. The minimum is a week. Linda Elzy, some of our top people that you see on the top sellers list, they've been on lesson 3 for years. Okay, lesson 3 is sort of your home base. That's where it all starts. Okay, so think of lesson 3 as the beginning. Lesson 1 is just to make sure you're in the member area and you've picked your domain name. Lesson 2, make sure that you could move through the lessons, right? Like to go from lesson 1 to 2, you want to make sure you know how to do that. From lesson 2, you advance to lesson 3 and it all starts. You get your bonuses on this lesson because we want to make sure you're reading and that you're able to follow the program. And it says on that lesson, fill out a support ticket and ask. Why do we do that? That's even easier, right? That's the easiest part. It shows that you can fill a support form and you know how to get to support. So it all makes sense. Okay, so it's really good. We want you to know that our support is here every day. So if you need help, fill out a support ticket. In most cases, we will send you a stationery that will answer your question and include a video. Believe me, after 20 years of support tickets coming in, basically about the same sort of principles and tactics and software that we've been using for all these years, we've already answered a lot of these questions. So what we do is we just point you in the right direction and say, here's a video, here's some information, this will help you go. The only weakness that we have is communication, and that is through people that don't use Gmail. Not saying that we can't communicate with you if you use Hotmail or Yahoo, but we're guaranteed to get everything to you if you do use Gmail. Okay, so if you can switch over to it, you'll thank me later. And the final thing, obviously, is, and this is the best part, and he says, I don't think this works. And I always say, how did you get here? How did this happen? Where did you come from to sign up? And there's always I know there's a sort of a blank look on their face saying, well, I responded to an ad and I signed up in your free program. Oh, well, how did you get that ad? Ah, that's what you teach people to do. And that brings me into promotion. All we are about is teaching people to promote, that we need to, I guess the best word would be deprogram. People come in to the silver and the platinum from pre-program, say, how do I make money? And we deprogram that. We say, listen.
Can barely, it's audio choppy, can't hear you.
Anyways, if anybody's having any trouble with this, we record it. So there we go. We're a little bit choppy on the audio. Let me just check my audio settings. Hopefully we get that all fixed up. Looks pretty good here. Everybody hearing me okay now? Is that better? Okay, let's continue on. And if yeah, good here. Yeah, it's all recorded, so don't worry if you're having any problems hearing. Everything's recorded. That's the best part. So the best part about all of this stuff that we do is we're trying to deprogram people so that they understand that it's not about how to make money, it's about how to generate leads, because leads will convert to money because they do what you did, right? You came into the program as a lead. And as soon as you were done the lead thing, you looked around, you were an associate, kicked the tires, you upgraded. That's how this whole business thing works. If you sell books, yeah, you send somebody to your book page on Amazon and they buy the book. But a book is a pretty simple thing. This is a business, okay? So it's important to know that. We send out a newsletter every single day to all of the associates that sign up. So you don't need to worry if you're doing a promotion and people are signing up. What's going to happen is they'll sign up and they'll get information from us every day. Your job is to promote and keep people coming into the program, into the free program. You know, there's no charge or cost or anything for people to sign up. That's why it works. And that's why all of these other companies on the entire planet always offer you something for free. Okay? You're going to find tools like JitBit, RoboForm, Postbox email that will help you immensely in your promotion to organize things like Link Magic. I use all the time because it just pops up all of the promotion sites. Okay, and it's great. So getting back to our topics today, how to set up your commission payout preference. Now that is a good question. How do you get paid? Well, the first thing that we do is in the Biz Builders area here, or on the top menu, if you're using the classic menu, you go into this section, and this is included in the lesson 3 video, the first one, okay? And it's going to get you set up. So you understand that it says here how we pay you. We have all kinds of different choices for payments. Number one is we can send you a check, PayPal, if you're in Canada, an e-transfer, bank wire, okay? Or we'll even pay you with crypto, Bitcoin, okay? And that that's everything. I mean, I can't think of a better way to get paid than a direct bank wire, because everybody has a bank account. All right, so failing that, you can get a check, and hopefully you'll get a bank account at some point, and then you can cash the check. All right, the payments go out, and this is a really important thing, is if you're under the $50, we carry it over to the next month. Okay, so it's not like you just don't get paid. We just carry it over to the next month. You can also hold your commissions. Okay, so people would pay you when you, I guess, unheld your commission. So you can set it up under the how we pay you and say, listen, just hold my commissions. I'll take them all as a lump sum at some point in the future. And you decide when. Importantly, we pay on the 15th of the month for the month before. So here's a good example. November commissions are paid in December on the 15th. Okay, so everything that you're earning now in this month of April will get paid out on May the 15th. All right, so it's works out pretty good. How, like, I guess this is a couple of good points here about where to get your promotion information, ad examples, income streams, image gallery, prospect manager. And then these ones will come naturally, okay? These will come naturally when you're following the program. Now, the image gallery is really good to be used in places like Facebook and Twitter, and you can even do a review of Worldprofit using things like the image gallery, where you would put the image up. And I'll just give you a kind of a look at what the image gallery looks like here. It's kind of cool. I've got it under the graphics studio, and you can click on image gallery. So on the left menu, these images are good because they catch people's eyes, right? They look at it and they see it right away. And you can go in here and you can pick any of these and copy the URL to the image. Okay, and that will set you up for a review or an article in a blog, in a WordPress blog, or anything like that. Okay, so those are there for your use. There are a lot of them. We have banners, and of course we do have an online banner maker if you are a Platinum member or you purchase the Worldprofit Graphics Studio. Always remember, pictures are 1,000 words, right? Very important to know. Pictures are important. This one was an interesting one here. Somebody had, they were signing up associates on a regular basis. So they were trying to figure out, how do I know who to contact? I've got, 20 associates. So I said, well, have you seen the who's logged in? And they immediately sent me a note. Thank you for sending me to that. And the who's logged in is really neat because it allows you to see a bird's eye view of the people that have come into the program. And I've got under here somewhere who's logged in, right under, and you can see it on the right-hand menu on the advanced menu button. And you can click on view activity, and mine are all fake. They're all old, and I don't have associates. However, some of them come in, and you can see how many have logged in and how many times they've logged in, which is really important. Those are the ones that you want to focus on, right? If somebody, you have a bunch of ones, they're probably not super interested in the program. Doesn't mean contact them. It just simply means that they're probably not as interested as the ones that have logged in and have attended the silver presentation. All right? So that's important. How to search, how to find things, that's the beautiful part. That, up here, this little search area, you can type in, I would say, 2-word to 3-word searches for whatever you're looking for in the member area. The search area, and if you're using the classic menu, it's the same thing. I'll just switch to it right here. The search area will search our videos, the bootcamp lessons, our president, Sandy Hunter's tips for helping you in the business, and also our president, Sandy, has created, based on searches, answers to specific search terms. Okay, so you'll see these things all come up when you look at using the search up here. Okay, so it's really good. And of course, how to get support. If you've gotten to lesson 3, you know well indeed how to get support. It's just up here on your top menu, top left up here where it says support, and it's easy to get to. All right, so support is it's something that we do all the time. So if you're new to the program and you're confused or you're not sure of something, you can get support there. Or if you've turned off the Live Business Center, you can turn it back on right here. Turn on Live Business Center. Okay. So I had a question here from Joseph. He said, could you later talk about the squeeze page I made or what you can include so that people know it's not all free? They need to know why they should upgrade to silver. Nobody in this video is a free member. Everybody watching this video is already a silver member. And if you want to show these boot camps to people that are associate members, that's fine. You can do that if you want. However, I would do the silver presentation, which is under the ad examples. Okay, they're going to watch this and be most confused, right? They're like, what's this guy doing? He's just showing all these things. They won't have a clue. I would rather see people go to ad examples here, and you can go to the instant sales pages, and you can see this very good one here. It's 8015. It's a silver presentation if you want to use it. And they sign up and they can then become a free member. Part of the deprogramming is that, and I was the same way. I came into business thinking that you make money. Like, how do we make money? And I was clarified on how wrong that question was when I realized it was all about generating leads by giving something away for free. Meaning people come in as an associate so they can look around without any stress. They can turn off Live Business Center with a click. Okay, so that's important to know. That's the best way to do it, and go from there. Dave Johnson says, how are the bonus structures worked out on payments? That is best left to going into this area here, sales and commissions, and you can read all about it under commission program. Okay, we've got the bonus structure shown. The biggest bonuses you get are for new volume and for sales of upgrades, silver and platinum. Okay, that's really in a nutshell how it all works. We reward people for upgrades, and that's why, like, if you upgrade more people into the silver or the platinum, you get bonuses that way. And of course, new volume is defined as, and you got to remember, we set these things up over 20 years ago, and they work really well. New bonus, volume bonuses for the amount of money that you're bringing in that is considered new money, not like a monthly payment. Like a monthly payment isn't new money. Okay? Also, like Sandy Hunter is saying, there is also comparison charts for associates to see all of these different things. Okay? And there, Sandy Hunter is saying you can go to the graphics gallery here. So if we go, or sorry, the image gallery, and you can see, I remember this one, it was the differences. What's the difference? Associate membership, silver membership. So you can use that right there, okay, to send to anybody, okay? And Joseph, that's such a good question. I love that question. That, like, you win the question of the day. Bring more in. And my favorite word, which I will always, I'm glad the English language has the word next. We push people aside as fast as they come in, like a conveyor belt. And what you're going to do is when the conveyor belt is moving of new associates, most of them you're just going to push off. Okay, and what they do is they go down a little slide, and the slide sends them to the moneymaker sites. Okay, boof. And a lot of them, most of them are that. They're looking for money. They just, if I can't make money in 2 weeks, whatever. So you push them, and they go off onto a slide, and they slide down gently back into the pile. And that's the pile of people that he'll or she will be back on your conveyor belt refreshened after they've spent 4 or 5 grand searching for money, because that's what the big money sites do. They bring you in for $7 and they sweep you off your feet and they show you the Maseratis and the buildings and the motivational people, and they're all going to help you out. It's just great. And they talk. They don't say, go here and promote, here's the ads, here's where you go. They don't do any of that. They just tell you how good it's going to be and how easy it is. You just have to keep paying. and then there's another video and another webinar, and I'm on the list of one of these people. Well, they're a pair, and I'm not going to mention who they are. And I get an email every day about the new thing, the new payment and the new video and the new training program. So when you push those ones off, they go back into that world. And once they've been fleeced, they come back on the belt. Now they're in a different situation. You're not going to push them off. They're going to continue going, but they're still tire kicking. They're not fully convinced. So they go off and they watch maybe the silver presentation, and you might see them log in once more. The final ones are the people that come in and say, I'm tired. I've been burned. I just can't take it anymore. What do I do? Just give me a job. Tell me to move my hands and mouse and do something, because I'm tired of the people that just keep sending me from one video to another. And we say, pick a domain, set up your profile, get to lesson 3, do. And they suddenly start seeing, oh my goodness, this is where the deprogramming gets to its maximum. You mean this is a job? Business is work? And we go, yeah, it's actually work. You get up in the morning, and if you have sleeves, you roll them up and you actually go and you promote. And Joseph, those are the ones that you pay attention to. Okay, they come in with usually a tired feeling, but they're energized to know that there is a company that's been here for 26 years that has a recipe that will teach them how to do business online. Doesn't matter what they're selling; they can sell anything you want, especially on YouTube. So, expanding your promotion, landing page builder, ad tracker, promo codes, all of these things here are designed for you to expand into what we talked about last week. Product reviews, screen captures, teaching people about one aspect of Worldprofit or one aspect of an affiliate program that you're in. You can use the graphic studio to create a graphic. You can have article writers write articles. if you don't want to write, to do your reviews for you. Anything that is unique and created by you. Just like with Joseph, he created a landing page builder page. Totally unique. It's your own words on that page. So you are free to go into the ad examples and create a landing page using Landing Page Builder with those words. Just cut, paste them. And that is unique. And that's what's important. Things like the ad tracker. And I'm going to tell you the truth on this one. I haven't looked at an ad tracker in years. And you know why I don't do that? I just don't care. I'm really busy promoting. I put everything into, when I promote, to promote. Sure, I look and make sure that I'm getting clicks. Where they're from, I don't care. I just want to see that there are clicks, and then I shove that aside. I go into Google Analytics. Don't overanalyze. Don't get the new word, thinky. Don't get too thinky about tracking and, well, I've got some stats here, and that's fine. If you want to be a data driller or a stats analysis, that's fine. But every 5 minutes that you spend doing that can take away from finding that new site to promote to. All right, so be careful with that one. I'm just telling you the truth. I just promote. I don't spend a lot of time looking at that stuff. I just keep hammering out emails on any site that I can, and it works out great. You will expand your promotion by promoting, because as you promote, you will receive email from these sites. And that's another really positive thing about safe lists and exchanges, is you can get some really good ideas about other places to promote. Sometimes you'll get a safe list posting that will say, sign up to this exchange and get 2 solos, 5,000 credits, that sort of thing. Same thing with our promo code center. Okay, up here, you'll see that we have promo codes right here on the very top menu. It says promo codes. We have hundreds of them. These are members of Worldprofit. Okay, these are sites they own. They're good sites. These are hardworking people that put these sites together. Okay, and it's great. It's great to see. This guy came to us many years ago, and he's a great guy, a super nice guy. It took him 6 months, and I'm not making this up, because the guy's super nice. He's super intelligent guy. Have I said the word super enough? Because it's true. And he kept doing it wrong. He just insisted that he had the perfect page, the perfect site, the colors were all dazzly and everything. And then he didn't get anything. And I said, well, I looked at your ad tracker and it don't look like you're doing very much promotion. Are you promoting? And he said, well, I'm just getting things together. And after it, fast forwarding the tape, at 6 months, he said, I'm going to do what you tell me to do now. I'm going to promote for a month, and solidly promote. And if somebody asks me how tall I am or how fast the car can go, you know what I'm going to tell them? Leave me alone. I'm busy promoting. Oh, do you want to change your site? No. Do you want to click on this? No. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to, for 30 days, I'm you. I'll be you, George. I'll just do what you say. I'll promote. He became a top seller, everything. Why? Because eventually he stopped pushing the associates off. He got some good ones that came in and said, yeah, you know what? I'm actually, I've heard about you, and I have some questions. And I told this gentleman, I said, when they have questions, you're too busy to answer those. Send them to the live business center. You don't have to answer questions from people. You can spend 20 minutes on the phone with someone, and at the end of the 20 minutes, you just wasted 20 minutes. It's like, are you an associate? No, sign up. When you get in, I'll get an email letting me know. I can talk to you on Skype for 5 minutes, but I'm telling you what, if you want to know about our program, we've got people online all day, every day. They'll answer all the questions you have, or they'll direct you to support. Okay, that's what this guy finally got. He said, so you guys run this like a military organization? Yeah, because I'm ex-military. I kind of designed the whole thing that way. It's called delegation, right? Delegate everything to the Live Business Center, to the login. They can get all their information there. We had a gentleman that couldn't sign up as an associate. Send them to support. Worldprofit.com. Click on support. You can fill out a ticket and just say, hey, this guy might be signing up. Can you make sure he's under me? Of course we will. So traffic injections monthly. Remember, you get traffic injections every single month. These are 2 safe listen exchanges that you got upgraded in lesson 3. If you're silver, you get 5 traffic injections. If you're platinum, you get 18. That's a lot. Okay? Yeah, there's, with the delegation thing, I had, before I get to blogs, I was in a squadron that had, close to between 400 and 500 people in it. And the colonel, he was running it, and he was friends. So I said, sir, how do you do this? It's search and rescue. And I said, how do you do it? Like, there's problems all the time. Like, this building was constantly, you got aircraft broken, you've got parts missing, you know what I mean? Like, it's the military is not that, not that good, right? They have the same problems everyone else does. And I said, how do you do it? He said, I don't do very much, George. I said, what do you mean you don't do very much? Problems all the time. And he goes, I have majors and captains that do everything. They just come in and brief me. I go, oh, yeah. He said, I make sure I do an overview, and if I see anything kind of missing, I tell the major to get his people on it. He was always so calm. So I learned that, you just delegate it out. Somebody has a bunch of questions about Worldprofit, log in. The door's that way. It's free to enter. Go talk to someone. They're always in there. They're volunteers, and they've been around a long time. Expanding your promotion again, blogs, social media. You can have an autoresponder if you're a platinum member to expand into other businesses. Okay? And yeah, Dave, Air Cadet, that's great. In the U.S. Air Force, that's cool. Luther, yeah, you folks know what I'm talking about. How do these generals and colonels do it? They don't do much. Like our prime minister of our country, his job is to get up every day, and he goes at about 11 in the morning and he briefs everyone, on TV because of the pandemic and everything. But I bet you anything, he goes back to his office and he just says, yeah, okay, do that. Sure, that sounds good. Yep. Oh, wonderful. I'll be at the briefing tomorrow. Good. Yeah. Okay, bye. I'm telling you, that's how it works. So when you get somebody and you're signing up all these people and it is coming together, don't sit on a phone with them for 2 hours. You don't need to do that. Send them into the member area. They'll be taken care of. Okay? We're all here to do that. Are there any questions? I'm sure I've missed a bunch. Hopefully my sound is working a little better now. I think I just had it close to my, I have my phone here. I always have my phone handy, right? And I'll just put it over here, actually. It might be interfering. And then I've got my earplugs here for sound. And then I've got my little microphone right here. Yeah, must have just needed to settle. And actually, Joseph, that's absolutely incorrect. The autoresponder is not used to promote Worldprofit at all. It was designed 100% for other programs. Does that make sense? We are the autoresponder for associates that sign up. We're like a manual autoresponder. We send out newsletters every single day to them. So you don't need the autoresponder if you're focused totally on Worldprofit, right? It's designed completely for, ready for it, to expand not only your promotion, but into other businesses, right? So that's the way that works. The autoresponder was actually something that we created probably close to 20 years ago because of just that. Some people do use it for Worldprofit, which is fine. Like, you can use it for Worldprofit, but based on your other program. In other words, say that you have a program, another affiliate program, and you wanted to create a landing page for that program, which you could do, because then all of those people that sign up would not go to the other program, they would go in the autoresponder. The autoresponder then sends them a confirmation. Well, in that confirmation, that's where you say, here's my affiliate program, here's my Worldprofit program, here's this, here's that. And then they can sign up into whatever they want. Okay? So that's how that works. And again, if you're thinking properly and clearly, you'll understand that every single thing is based on leads. Okay? Leads. And believe me, you'll generate a lot of leads if you follow this training. Of course, everybody has questions, and I know you all do, about the Platinum program. The Platinum includes 40% commissions with the same bonus structure as Silver. The graphic studios included, autoresponder, ClickBank, Superstore and Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker, and the traffic injections. You can contact support if you are interested in upgrading. You will get a quote for a full year prepaid upgrade. Does that make sense? You're far better off prepaying for a year because you save a lot of money, over 50% over the monthly payments. If you want to just upgrade right away, go in your member area, and above the menu system here, you'll see a button up here that says upgrade options. Okay? Herzl says, does it matter if the promotions are done from the main Worldprofit website or from personal site provided to the Silver member? Yes. Now, Herzl, what you'll want to do, and consider this extremely important, is to go to the training link on the top menu. Go through this training video here and this one. You don't have to worry about this one yet. This one is going to let you know that you want to use landing pages and not your website. The reason that you want to use a landing page is because a landing page has one thing on it. Sign up to get something free. A website is used later in the business. That's the calling card. That's what when you are getting better and better at this, you will communicate with your associates. And you'll say to them, here's my site. Go check it out and find out what I'm doing. Because you might have banners on there, you might have Amazon store links, things like that. But you don't want to be sending your website because there's too much on it for people, especially when they have 10 seconds in a safe list to look at it. Okay? Very important. Hopefully that helps. Is the Maximizer included in? No, it's not. It's a separate service completely. It's a paid add-on. And ClickBank, there's no such thing as ClickBank multi-commissions. Multi-commission system is, if you go to the traffic injections area, that will help you get signed up into these. It's called the multi-commissions area here. Okay, so if you click on traffic injections, which is up here on that top menu, scroll down and you can click on the multi-commissions area here. And this is worth your time. You'll definitely want to read the instructions here, and you'll want to watch the help video before you get started in it. Okay? And the maximizer, the ClickBank maximizer, the best thing to do with the ClickBank maximizer is watch the video in that area. Because it's quite an interesting system, but a little too much. I don't have the time right now to kind of go through it all. But all you have to do is go in and watch that video. It's there. It's under ClickBank, and it says ClickBank Maximizer. Just go through the video. You will thank me for that. That video right there. Super important. Okay? And Sandy Hunter is right. Not everyone is with ClickBank. ClickBank is just a way to expand. Okay, you can sell ClickBank products as an affiliate by signing up to their site. And then they have a massive inventory of products that you can sell with your link that they give you. Okay? And yeah, Glenn, I got to tell you, you are right. People that come into the Platinum program, this autoresponder is absolutely at the same level as any of those other autoresponders. And the secret is right here. When you go to autoresponder, up here, there is a video that says how to sell products with autoresponders and importing from other lists. In other words, this isn't what you think. We don't just bring them all in and shove them on your autoresponder. You can't do that. But you can use your current autoresponder with the other company and send them to this one. That refreshes your list. Then you know the serious ones. Okay? So that's very important to know. And Joseph says, when will you bring the Digistore 24? It's like ClickBank, pay structure and commission. I don't know anything about that company. So if you want to send me some information, I'll take a look at it. But I can't make any promises. We're kind of, ClickBank and JVZoo are the most sort of well-known ones that we're, there's all kinds of stores like that too. Oh my goodness, there's probably about 50 of them that we know about. If you want to know my opinion on ClickBank and JVZoo and all of these, it's a simple one. If you don't have associates coming in on a regular basis, they're not going to help you. Promoting products and services to who? Who would you promote to? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. You need to have a list of associates. You need to have that house list to send them these products by email, using the prospect email. Okay? And yeah, Bobby Joe, exactly. So many people have come in and they want to go ClickBank, and I say, okay, well that's fine. Learn about ClickBank, great, and JVZoo, and these are great places. But the people that are making money in these marketplaces have enormously large lists that they've built. Right? So it attracts them into those sites because they can do a product review and send the product review to their list. And that's why last week I talked about product reviews, because even if you have 10 associates, you can send an associate a video of you reviewing a product that you use. Those are the most powerful ways to get people to buy things, because they see that you're using it. Right? And it's fantastic that way. And so Joseph, No, again, Joseph, no, it's not the case. There's 1,500 safe lists and exchanges, and you find out all about them by joining them, and you can then sign up for other ones that people haven't even heard of, right? They don't even know anything about it. And your advertising is the one that will be seen because you're the one that's consistently doing it. We have people coming in from exchanges and safe lists that are on our lists every single day. We have record sales coming in right now. I think I got one showed up on my phone while I was sitting here. We had a sale of somebody bought our silver this morning and another silver before that. Both of these came from exchanges, both are from exchanges that are on our list. The one before that yesterday, two of them came in, I don't know where they came from, but every time I look it up in our database, they're from the places like State of the Art Mailer, YouTube. We get a lot of people from YouTube coming in, and that's how it works. And like I said, get 2,000 clicks. Join new sites. Do that every day. You know who you want to talk to in our Facebook group? Howard Martell. Howard Martell has joined probably in his career with us, which is expanding probably close to a decade now, probably 5,000 sites. And he has it on his spreadsheet. And he posts it to the Worldprofit group in Facebook. And he says, here's my current promotions. And it's like 500 sites. Out of the 500, I can assure you, I've never heard of them. Like there's got to be 200 or 300. I look at it and I go, wow, this guy. And guess what? He's signing people up all the time. And they love you to sign up with them because they give you free credits and free solo ads. And guess what Howard does after he's done? If he doesn't get any success, he just X's out his account, gets rid of it. Here's the thing that you need to ask. And I love, Joseph, you're doing good today because I'm able to give you a story of myself. When I went to military college, I aced grade 13 in high school. No problem, right? It was a prep year sort of in Ontario. We had 5 high school grades. They've got 4 now, but back then they had this prep year for university. And you pretty much had to go to it. It was just standard. So I aced it, walking on water, it's a simple thing. I get into military college, which is a university, and it wasn't going very well. It was university now, a little different. So I was getting close to the point where I was really starting to struggle. Not that I wasn't smart and able to pass. I was passing. But I'm looking at other people studying probably the same amount as me, with the same brain power as me, and they were doing way better. So I thought, how can these people be doing this? They've got all the same tools, all the same training. So I went to a guy that was across and over on the hall. He was the top guy. And I said, hey, Ian, what's the secret here, man? I'm just as smart as you are, and you've got 20% higher on everything. So he said, well, here's how I study. And I looked at his notes, and they were efficient. I learned what the professor was saying and what to write and what to circle and what was important. What you need to do is you need to say to yourself, and this is not only to Joseph, this is to a lot of people out there, everybody has the same tools, the same resources as I do. And I have the same as they do. What are they doing that's making them... Linda Elsie, for example, she started off, wasn't happening. She was having a lot of trouble 12 years ago or 15 years ago. And our CEO at the time said to her, be me for 30 days. No questions allowed. Promotion. 30 days, that's all I ask. Linda's now been the top seller for a decade. You have to sit in front of a mirror sometimes and say, everybody has skates, everybody has a hockey jersey, everybody's got the coach, everybody's got ice, everybody's got a puck. Why am I not that great of a hockey player? And why is that guy right over there better? And I bet you the answer will be super organized and focused all the time. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's my word of advice. I learned it. You can too. Those of you that are having problems and saying to yourself, man, what's the secret? Usually it's efficiency and promotion and doing it in a way for you that you find works best. I never did everything that this guy did in university. I found my own sort of way, but it worked. Okay, so that's my my answer to that. Look left, look right, and wonder, how do these two get on the top sellers board with all of the same resources as I've got, and I'm not? So you can also come into the Live Business Center, go to the Facebook group, ask questions, you know? So there it is. And Joseph, there you go. Like I said, promote more. Be insane. Be me for 30 days. Promote. It'll work. You'll see. Ask Dave Johnson. Dave, if you're here, do you remember our little discussion? Dave was in the same boat as you, Joseph. He came in and he said, no way, George, no way. And I said, Dave, we got to sit down and I'm going to get you to focus. And now Dave he's expanded into YouTube. I didn't tell him to do that. I never said anything about that. But he used the computer up here, and it was very powerful. I have total respect, and just like Sandy says, congrats on just finding that way to bring people in through reviewing and all of that stuff. It's absolutely incredible. And I have had people come in here over 20 years, you know, doing these things, and they want to make sure that I know that the system is kind of broken. It doesn't work. And I love that because it gives me something to talk about, right? Because I'm the kind of guy that takes lemons and I make lemonade out of it. It's a great feeling to be able to do that. Are there any other questions? Anybody have any other questions about maybe upgrading to platinum? And add your webinar. Yeah, that's true. Sandy Hunter is doing some work in LinkedIn right now, commenting and using hashtags and things like that regarding, you know, earn money online, that kind of a thing, learn how to do this, work from home, that kind of a thing. So that's the best way to go. Okay? Hashtags, comments, webinar dates, everything you can. Yes, Mary, you're right. Mary is it's so true. You're on your own when you're doing, I know this is like a motivational talk, right? Hey, you can do it. It is a lot more hours to work from home and do this. I work way more hours than I did as a pilot. I can assure you of that. And the only day you get off, I don't take days off. I haven't taken a day off in, 26 years. I can't. I used to be hooked up to a pager to our servers because it crashed every day. Back in the 90s, servers crashed all the time. but it's very rewarding because you are your own boss, and you either continue on or you don't. It's up to you. You can decide that you're going to do this type of promotion or that type. Like, you are on your own that way. But it's a very rewarding. Very rewarding. Just showing. I had this up here. I do a weekly video on this, and I post it to our associate list. In other words, the autoresponder list that we kind of, every time you sign somebody up, they get these things. And what I do is I show them this, and I can just hit the refresh here. You can see that person already got another visitor. These are the premium visitors that you get as a silver member or platinum. And it's the 50,000. We sort of break the system up into 50,000 and the 200 plus thousand. And the 50,000, the reason for the two is because the 50,000 has existed for many years, and we didn't want to just increase it, because then you can use two different URLs, right? You can have your 50,000, change those anytime, and the 200. And the way to get to them, here's a 200,000 visitor report. You can see there's huge numbers here. The campaign runs for a year. So some people get more than, well, I'd say everybody gets more than 200,000 in the year. Okay? But these are current live promotions going on. The only issue that I see in this is I see a lot of people putting things like Amazon stores in. That's probably from an associate there that's purchased the 1 year traffic. This won't work. There is a video that I do have that I send to people that do this, and I say, you got to put an opt-in page in there. But what I'm showing you here is there's a lot of visitors going out, and you get to them, of course, through your goodie bag on the left menu here. Your goodie bag has your 50,000 visitors here, okay? And then you can get this set up. And then up here under the traffic blaster, you can use the ad manager, and that gets the two going. You can change these things anytime you want, but if you don't put an opt-in page in there, like our ad examples and things, it won't work. It won't work. People are coming to these sites, and they're not staying there for long. Okay, so, and yes, the fast track program, like the fast track program up here, is designed by me. And I promote at not only these places, but other places to generate leads that sign up into the associate program. And you can see your signups from it. And these are the different prices. And I've had this running for many years. And that's why what I'm trying to tell you is when I do my promotions, I have some continuous promotions going on with exchanges. Where we get visitors coming in. I use a place called Lead Power, which you can buy leads from Lead Power, but they also have traffic that they can send to these pages. I also use Bill Carr, who you can see under the cool tools here. There you go, cool tools. Bill Carr owns the Hooplas. So I have traffic coming in from there too that I pay for on a monthly basis. And if you say, I don't know, George is throwing around all this stuff, go to Hoopla and ask him. He's one of our customers. I pay him every month for traffic from his site. Okay, because he's got like 10 sites, I think. They're all the Hoopla sites. All right. So that's how Fast Track works. It's really good. What can I say? It's really good. All right. And yeah, that's how I like to leave off every week, is a big thank you to the monitor team led by Linda and Brian. Fantastic job in keeping the monitors going, keeping them motivated, and they volunteer their time to help and to get people to consider signing up and upgrading into the silver program, or in many cases to prepay for a 1-year program or the platinum. It's fantastic. Okay, so thank you all monitors. Great job. I'm going to sign off now and wish everybody a great weekend. Fantastic training today. Thanks for all the good questions today. They helped me. They help me answer questions that all of you probably have had or will have at some point, especially the new members. Okay, so have a great weekend and thanks again.